I'm patron of the Break charity, and it's a cause incredibly close to my heart. And whenever I'm out working with them, I think it's really important to try and explain to people exactly what they do, which is to improve the lives of children and teenagers, many of whom haven't necessarily had the best start in life.
When children come into care, they've been taken away from their families by court of law, and that can be that they have been treated very badly, cruelly at times. Mark wasn't able to be looked after by his parents for whatever reason. We actually, the foster placement broke down, and that was when he came here. He was here many years. You know, he was in turmoil, I would say, when he came.
I'd got to the point where I'd got arrested sometimes twice a day for doing something I shouldn't do.
How would you describe the way your life was headed at that point then? Because it wasn't a great path, was it?
No, I'd say it was heading down a one-way street to nowhere, and I'd have ended up in prison for the rest of my life if I'd have carried on.
Tell me about your relationship with Jan.
She's my mum, really. She's not Jan to me, it's my mum. I felt like I belonged here, and it made me feel happy. It made me feel warm and welcome, really. So, and even now I've left, I'm still part of the family, really. I still come in and tell everyone that it's my house. You know, it's not theirs, it's mine. But I don't want my daughter to have the life I had. I didn't have the best upbringing at start, but you know, I don't want my daughter to go down that same way. I want her to come from a loving home.
If I can make a difference, I want to make a difference. I really want to, and I really love my boys here. I love them. Whether you're supposed to or not, I don't know, but in Break we're allowed to, and I do. I do.
Here's why Morley House in Kings Lynn is so important to Cole and his family.
Cole is a little boy, he's 8. He will push your buttons, he will test your patience. He will work things out very quickly on how he can achieve what he wants, and if that means being cheeky, he'll do that. He has multiple seizure types, stops him from doing something that he wants to do. So he may be playing and then he'll put his arm over his face, and the idea is that the seizure's happening in his visual cortex. But as long as he goes to places where he's going to have fun, playing and laughing and exploring, then he's happy. Morley House is needed in Norfolk by demand of parents and demand of the young people. We say that this is Cole's second home, and that's how Morley wants it to be. They do a great job with understanding Cole and Cole's needs.
For some young people who've grown up in care, learning to live independently without the love and support of parents or relatives can be a tall order. Sometimes it's impossible. Well, for Break, to see their young people struggle and fail, it simply wasn't good enough. So they decided to fill the breach with what they call the Moving On scheme. Nathan and Shelley show us how it works.
Very suddenly going from a house that was very busy, sort of 3 other young people and sort of 3 members of staff a day, and sort of like, you know, sort of lots of hustle and bustle and noise, sort of just suddenly going on my own.
Now it's sort of like, well, you've got to sort of do more things yourself. It's like you've got to do your own shopping, your own money, your own bills, your own everything.
Generally when Nathan's not working, this is where we find he does sort of have a spell of where he's feeling a bit down. But actual fact, when he is working, he is absolutely amazing, and his employers absolutely think he's brilliant, and that gives him such a sense of achievement, and he just makes everybody very proud, and he should be incredibly proud of himself for what he's achieved. Incredibly proud. Yeah, I love working with the young people I work with, and their achievements, you know, and they never disappoint. They never disappoint. They're amazing young people, and they deserve a chance in life.